Already this season, we've removed over 60 nest predators from the proving grounds too. And if you're like us, you're starting to think about turkeys. Yes! Turkey season's just around the corner. Already, we're seeing some nice toms on our Moultrie Mobiles. We've had a good crop of toms for many years here at the proving grounds, and that's due to our habitat work and our efforts on the trap line, reducing the number of predators, balancing the number of males with the prey species, turkey. Research shows when it's legal, the closer you can trap to that fawning and nesting season, the better off it is for those prey species. It gives those turkey eggs a better chance of hatching. Maybe your state doesn't allow trapping right before or during the nesting and fawning season, or your schedule may not allow, but if you can trap and help reduce those number of males on the landscape, well, that's a great start to helping those turkeys along. Raccoons and possums are a big raider of those turkey nests, and we recently shared that we use our Moultrie Mobiles to help us on the trap line, to help us know exactly where to set those traps, because if we're seeing a lot of activity on those Moultrie Mobiles, we know a Duke trap needs to go right there. Already this season, we've removed over 60 nest predators from the proving grounds too. And again, what are we seeing on our Moultrie Mobiles? There's not as many of those critters running around. Now, we're putting out our coyote traps. We're starting to target those coyotes. If we would have started targeting coyotes first day of trapping season, well, we still had a lot of raccoons and possums running around. It does take a little more time to set that Duke coyote trap in the ground than it is to open up a cage trap or set a dog proof. So we always like to wait, reduce the number of raccoons and possums on the property. Then when the Moultrie Mobiles start showing limited raccoon and possum activity, we know it's time to get steel in the ground and target those coyotes. But we weren't wasting time. Throughout the winter, we've been watching our Moultrie Mobiles and finding those high traffic areas where coyotes were frequenting. In fact, one location had a bunch of coyotes cutting through this little corridor. The camera was overlooking a fence gap, an interior road, and the edge of two habitat types coming together. The perfect place for coyotes to be cruising, looking for a meal. So when it was time to get steel in the ground, we put a Duke trap right there, and sure enough, we've already caught 2 coyotes from that location. If you're serious about wildlife management, trapping is a great tool for balancing the number of predators with the prey species in the area you live. Use those Moultrie Mobiles to know when there's high activity in an area, to tell you, hey, you need to put a trap here. Take that one step further. Are you seeing a lot of nest predators and need to remove and reduce those numbers before setting a coyote trap? That can save you a lot of time on the trap line. Fur is a great resource. We've shared in the past that Grant had a nice, beautiful blanket made for Tracy out of raccoon and coyote fur here from the proving grounds. Not only is the fur the result of great trapping, but seeing those turkey numbers get a little bump later on in the spring so you can have gobblers to chase down the road. I hope you're able to get outside this week, maybe spend a little time on the trap line or doing some scouting, looking for some turkey scratching in the woods, trying to figure out where you're going to be sitting opening day. But no matter what, make sure you slow down, listen to the Creator and the purpose He has for your life. Thanks for watching Growing Deer.